Assalamualaikum, and I'm Farah Shahida, and right now you are watching Nowadays News. Nowadays, we know that the drunk driving cases have become more increasing and also concerning for all the Malaysian people. Cases like this often receive by the media attentions and also about the justice, public awareness and the human rights. Today, I will discuss how media coverage of the drunk driving cases in Malaysia relates to human rights and also influences the public perception of these cases. Media coverage plays a crucial role in raising public awareness about the dangers of the drunk driving. Through news reports, media coverage and also discussions, the public become more aware of the devastating consequences driving under the influence of alcohol. As a result, people may become more cautious and responsible when using the roads. Media coverage is important because the media attention can also give a voice to the victim's family by highlighting their experiences, concerns and demands for justice. This public visibility may encourage the policymakers to review existing laws and introduce the stricter penalties for drunk driving offences, ultimately strengthening the legal protections for road users. However, there is also a concern regarding the racism and also the discriminations in news reporting. This is because in some cases, public discussion focus heavily on the offender's ethnicity, which is using the labels such as Type C, Type M and also Type I in Malaysia. This can shift the attentions away from the actual crime and create harmful stereotyping racism. What I see just now is wrong because the focus should always remain on the offense itself and not just the ethnicity. When these cases happen, it can affect the dignity and the reputations of innocent individuals who share the same racial background as the suspect. Human rights principles emphasize equality, dignity and also the freedom from discriminations. Therefore, responsible journalism should avoid unnecessary references to race unless they are directly relevant to the story. Extensive media coverage can increase public awareness of the existing laws on drunk driving, encourages a stronger compliance with road safety regulations in Malaysia. Because of the some members of the public believe that the offenders involved the fatal drunk driving cases should be receive penalties that reflect the seriousness of the harm caused, ensuring the justice for the victims and their families while maintaining the public confidence in the legal system. Media coverage plays a crucial role to ensure that the enforcement law has become a reality. This is because media coverage of drunk driving cases often highlights about the needs for the stricter enforcement of the Road Transport in Act 1987. It is because public attention generated by the media may encourage the authorities to ensure that offenders are held accountable and the justice is delivered to the victims and their families. It is important to emphasize that drunk driving is not just a traffic offense. It is a serious act that can cost an innocent life. By doing so, the media can contribute to both public safety and the protections of human rights, ensuring that justice is pursued fairly and without the discriminations. This is all from me, Farah Shahida, and you're watching today's news.